Hello and welcome back to our RedRun challenge in Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, where today we're taking on Lagiacrus. It's gonna be a good time. We don't have to kill it, we just have to repel it, and in fact, I don't believe we can kill it. But we're gonna eat anyway because having more defense for fighting Laggy seems smart for some reason. Yeah, we gotta go with the fresh because it's a better chance of getting the thing activated. I was considering going for more stars because that's more health, but having Defender High activated is better. So here we go. Laggy time. Not exactly. Okay. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to look for berry spots. Because I want another mite seed. Thankfully, we don't have to look very far. So maybe this can have it. Or maybe this can just have herbs. That reminds me, I haven't checked Cha-Cha's items in a couple quests. I should do that before he fills up. Oh, hang on. I'm sure this is just another herb spot, but still. Having herbs can't hurt. It's not like Laggy's going anywhere. Alright, so much for getting our mite seed from this area this time. But we're not done yet. Because we've still got one more area to search. And this will take us right past where the Laggy is, so we can come at the Laggy from the other side for no real reason other than we can. Alright, I see a couple seed spots. Actually, a trio. That's heartening. Hopefully we can get better than just insect husks. And better than husk berries. Stop giving me things with husk in the name. I don't want any of them. More husks. Spiderwebs are at least nice. But I want an... what's it? A mite seed. Give me a mite seed. Blue one, you're my only hope. Mite seed, please. Not husk berries. Not husk berries. Well then. Let's go play with Laggy. I like how they're just sitting there yelling at it. Like, they know they can't do anything else to get it to go. They can just yell at it. Seriously, though, this is a beautiful creature. Aesthetically, Laggy is easily one of my favorite monsters, if not my favorite. Booped his snoot. There's actually not a huge reason to block that in this game. Laggy's Roar Stun isn't as long in this game as it is in Double Cross or Generations, where it's ludicrously long. Anyway, our number 1 goal is to cut the tail. Number 2 is to break the face. Anything after those 2 things is just a bonus. And we also have to carve the tail as soon as it's been severed. Or at least before we hit the Laggy anymore, because once this thing flees, we don't have a chance to carve it anymore. Alright, there's the tail flinch. And there's the cut. Maybe they just gave us flashes for Great Baggy so that it couldn't target us with its sleep spit. Like, because they give us flashes against Laggy for, I'm pretty sure, the same reason, just so that it can't use its ranged attacks on us specifically. Ow. Thankfully, we've got enough defense to not really have to care too much. We can shrug off most of these blows. And there's the gluttony at work. It's not a terrible skill, though. Admittedly, it's not terribly useful if you want to just always keep your stamina maxed. Like, if keeping your stamina maxed is your MO, it's useful maybe once per quest. And, I mean, most of the time, keeping my stamina maxed is my MO, though I guess with a sword and shield, it's not hugely imperative that I do so. So maybe I should just drop back to using rations only when I need 2 ticks of stamina. Anyway. Sure is nice of Laggy to usually carry his face where we can reach it with our sword and shield. Breaking the back is another story entirely when he's not swimming. But the face should be quite doable. Someone's mad. It's not as obvious when Laggy is mad in this game as it is in Generations and Double Cross. Doesn't have the electric eyebrows going on. And honestly, I think I prefer it that way. Like, the electric eyebrows are kind of silly. Sillier than they need to be. Like, part of me likes that it's really clear when a monster's enraged, and another part of me thinks that, like, there was no reason for the electric eyebrows to exist other than just to show that it's enraged, whereas this thing breathing heavily and thus getting the little puffs of breath coming out. Sure, that makes sense. Nice miss, buddy. You missed a stationary target. Oh, please, be my guest. Blow up the laggy with that bomb. Or hit nothing at all. Darn cats. They break out the big bombs, but aren't even useful when they do. And hey, we got the horns. And apparently this laggy just does not want to swim. I think it's supposed to be like that for this quest, and like it'll jump in the water when it's time for it to run away, and they'll be like, wait, don't chase it in the water, you're not ready for that, or something. Might seed, please. Nope. Just more huskberries. All right, laggy. How's it going? Gonna be going for the claws, because getting the claw break knocks him down, which lets us at least try to work on his back. Plus, laggy claws are laggy claws. And therefore are worth getting, I suppose. Breaking the chest is also not a terrible thing, though I'm not going to be putting any specific effort towards it. Yeah, pretty much I'm going to break the claws, and then all the rest of my attacks are going to be just in attempts to knock him over some more. Because knockdowns are my only hope for breaking the back. Oh. Hey, look, we drove it off somehow. It definitely looks driven off, doesn't it? Droven. Well, at least we got the face break, we carved the tail, and we broke the claws, so we did decently. Though I kind of wish they would let us keep fighting it, because I definitely could have brought it down. Where'd it go? It's not that fast. Oh, this is where we could get a might seed. Might seed me, please. Quickly. Ivy isn't might seeds. Please, might seed. Nope. Oh, well. So I'm going to have to check Cha-Cha's items when we get back. Oh, look at all that stuff. Would have been great if one of those was a plate. So I guess we got all the boats back now. Looks like it. Time to not care. Joshua, what have you got for me? Not a whole lot. Certainly not a whole lot of value. Oh, hey. With the mask mastery increased, do you have another slot? No, you do not. There are certain mastery levels at which he does get more slots, but I don't know that we're going to do enough quests to ever see that. Passable at best. Hooray. And what's going on here? Oh. Well, getting better ingredients is usually pretty worth it. But I don't know that it's worth all of that just to get better milk. Because we don't really use dairy. This time? Have you sent other hunters to their graves? I think he was just implying that he'd sent other hunters to their graves, people. Don't trust the village chief. Yep. I am, though I kind of wish I could have killed it and gotten even more parts. So, now we can actually fight Giginox. Which is nice. I dare say that Giginox is exactly what we're going to do in the next episode. But first, let's just take a look at what it'll take. Okay, oh yeah, we only got a scale from breaking the horn. That was possibly the worst result that we could have had. But it's okay. We've still got more time to get horns and claws. And Rathian webbing should be pretty easy to come by. And then over here, yeah, we need all of that. And over here, there's a very low chance, but a chance nonetheless, that a single Giginox would be enough for this. Though we'd be relying very heavily on the quest rewards. Oh, yeah. That is going to be it for this episode. Join us next time for Giginox. See you then, friends.